Have you ever felt lost? Not just in a city, but within yourself? Imagine a place where magic is real and monsters are more than stories. This is the journey 6 young friends took one afternoon. They boarded a roller coaster called Dungeons and Dragons, expecting a thrill, but the ride didn't end where it began. It plunged them into another reality, the realm, a world of wonder and danger from which they couldn't easily return. Their story was told as a children's cartoon, but what if it was more? What if the realm is a map of the mind, a labyrinth of fears and hopes? The 6 children weren't just fighting monsters, they were facing their own shadows. Their quest for home was a quest to understand themselves. Every character, every challenge is a part of us. The leader, the doubter, the hider, the hopeful. The realm is a mirror reflecting the chaos and confusion we all feel. The greatest dungeons are the ones we build in our minds, walls of fear, locks of doubt. So let's take that ride again, looking beyond the magic and monsters. What can this forgotten cartoon teach us about ourselves? The ride is about to begin. Are you ready to see what lies at the end of the tunnel? Plato told of prisoners in a cave, seeing only shadows on a wall, mistaking illusion for reality. The 6 children in Dungeons and Dragons are like those prisoners thrown into a world not their own. The realm is their cave, its monsters and magic, the shadows. They search for a portal home, a glimpse of the sun outside. But the realm keeps pulling them back, presenting illusions that feel real. Their old world is a fading memory. Who are we when stripped of everything familiar? The children become a ranger, a cavalier, a magician, a thief, an acrobat, a barbarian, roles given by the dungeon master. Are these their true selves or just new shadows? Their journey is a struggle to see past illusion, to find truth. Plato's philosopher escapes the cave to see reality. The children are on that path. They learn to question, to understand the forces shaping their world. Their quest for home is a journey toward enlightenment. It's about breaking the chains of perception and stepping into the light. The realm challenges them to see beyond the shadows. Will they find the truth within themselves? The 6 children aren't just a team, they're the pieces of a single human psyche. Each represents a fundamental aspect of being human. Hank, the ranger, is our conscience and logic. Eric, the cavalier, is the ego, cynical, self-preserving but caring. Diana, the acrobat, is physical courage and intuition. Bobby, the barbarian, is raw emotion and passion. Sheila, the thief, is fear and the desire to hide, but also quiet strength. Presto, the magician, is imagination and hope, even when it falters. Together they form a whole person, navigating the mind's landscape. When united, they're strong. Divided, they're vulnerable, just like us. Their arguments and unity reflect our own inner struggles. Each role is both a strength and a weakness. The group's journey is the journey of self-discovery. They must learn to balance their parts to survive. The cartoon is a metaphor for the inner committee in all of us. Who leads your team within? Hank, the ranger, is the group's leader, our inner conscience. His energy bar requires focus and clarity, symbolizing moral direction. Hank weighs options, protects his friends, and bears the burden of responsibility. He balances Eric's cynicism, Bobby's impulsiveness, and Presto's unpredictability. When Hank is confident, the group succeeds. When he doubts, disaster follows. This mirrors our own struggles. Good choices come from a strong conscience. The energy bow fires arrows of light, not violence, clarity, not anger. It creates bridges and solutions, not just weapons. Our conscience, like Hank's bow, works best when calm and purposeful. But Hank is imperfect, overwhelmed, uncertain, still learning. His failures remind us that conscience is fragile, not infallible. True leadership is constant effort, not perfection. Hank's journey is about listening to our better nature, even when it's hard. The bow's light is the path forward, not just a weapon against darkness. Leadership means building connections, not just fighting evil. Hank shows us that trying to do right is what matters most. Even heroes doubt themselves, but they keep going. Sheila the thief's cloak of invisibility is both gift and curse. She represents our fear of being unseen, unheard, or unimportant. Her instinct is to protect, but also to withdraw and hide. The cloak keeps her safe but isolates her. She's the silent observer, often watching from the sidelines. Her power is a metaphor for the pain of feeling invisible. Yet her quietness is a strength. She notices what others miss. Her caution saves the group from danger. Sheila's journey is about finding the courage to be seen, to step into the light. She teaches us that sensitivity is strength, and true courage is acting despite fear. We all struggle with invisibility. The lesson: don't hide, let yourself be known. Presto, the magician, embodies our creative hope and our self-doubt. His magic is unpredictable, often failing in comical ways. He dreams of miracles but struggles with confidence. Presto's hat is a symbol of creative potential, powerful but hard to control. His failures mirror the messy process of creativity. Yet he never gives up. Hope keeps him trying. Sometimes his magic works when it matters most. Presto teaches us that it's okay to fail, to be imperfect. The real magic is in persistence and belief. His friends rely on his unique gift, even when it's flawed. Creativity and hope are fragile but essential. Presto's journey is about trusting yourself, even when you stumble. Keep pulling rabbits from the hat. One day, it'll be just what you need. The realm is shaped by two forces, Venga and the Dungeon Master. They're not just villain and guide, they're the war within us. Venga is our shadow self, trauma, fear, anger. He seeks to twist our strengths into weaknesses. The Dungeon Master is intuition, our inner wisdom, offering riddles, not answers. He teaches the children to solve their own problems, to grow. The Twist Venger is the Dungeon Master's son, our darkness born from our light. The shadow self isn't an outside evil, it's a wounded part of us. Their battle is our own, fear versus wisdom, destruction versus growth. The children must learn to listen to the right voice. The path to wholeness isn't destroying the shadow, but understanding it. Integrate the lessons of both sides. The struggle is the story of becoming whole. Which voice do you follow? The realm is more than fantasy. It's a mirror of a broken, anxious world. Created during the Cold War, it reflects fears of chaos and destruction. The children are lost in a world on the brink, facing monsters that symbolize real threats. Tiamat, the five-headed dragon, is uncontrollable power, like nuclear war or disaster. Venga's armies are the faceless forces of oppression. Their quest for home is our search for stability in a turbulent world. The realm teaches you can't go back to innocence. You must build a new home in the world you find. The message is timeless. Today's world is just as chaotic. Survival means finding inner strength and relying on community. The children create their own order and purpose. Their loyalty and courage are their true home. In chaos, we find meaning together. In the unproduced finale, the children are offered a choice: go home or stay and fight evil. Their journey was never just about escape, it was about growing up. The portal home is a doorway to a new self, not just another world. We all wander a labyrinth of fear, doubt, and challenge. We fight our own vengers, listen for our Dungeon Master's wisdom. The goal isn't to win treasure, but to understand the labyrinth. Escape isn't always the answer. Sometimes the way out is through. The children became heroes by confronting weakness and discovering strength. The labyrinth that trapped them set them free. Their greatest treasure was their own character. What is your labyrinth made of? Who is your Venger, your Dungeon Master? The quest is to find courage, face your monsters, and realize you already have what you need. The journey is yours. Walk it bravely.